Oh, you can see that the blocks are already spreading to the other stone blocks here. It's just gonna keep spreading, we can't stop it. And we have, like, the purification powder, which can, like, turn it back to normal blocks. And we can throw them into the shimmer to purify the blocks as well. But we'd have to mine it up for that as well. Gonna go down and get this. And then head pro to the other side of the world, near the ocean. Which I hope is not getting corrupted as we speak, but it might be. You also can't break the, what's it called? Demon altars in the new world. Oh my goodness, this thing's spawned in. That's a new type of worm. We can also collect these souls here. Let me grab those. Soul of Night, because we're in the corruption. Rather than the souls of light in the Hallow. I guess we're deep enough underground for them to spawn. We also got some cursed flames from that worm. Not even water can put the flame out. This will be good for making weapons. I think we've actually seen some things that we can craft with this, but we don't probably need that right now. Put that all away. Okay, so what do we need to combine things? Here's our new guide as well, Logan. So the vitamins need the armor polish. Oh, I remember there's something else we can do, which is kind of broken. The Bezor needs an adhesive bandage, which is immunity to bleeding. Armor polish is immunity to broken armor. That would be bad for us. But let me go get that vitamins again. Because if we find the shimmer in our world, we can actually get the other item we need without having to go find the enemy that drops it. If we just get double ups, we can do that and shimmer it to the other item we need. Nice. That'll help us get what we need much faster. Doing this without shimmer takes so much time and so many more enemies killed. So we get armor bracing, immunity to weakness and broken armor. So good. I'm getting way too lucky right now. We can combine that with the medicated bandage, immunity to poison and bleeding, the plan, immunity to slow and confusion, counter curse mantra, immunity to silence and curse, and reflective shades, immunity to darkness and petrification. To make the Ankh charm, I hope that's how you pronounce that, grants immunity to most debuffs. Sounds familiar? We really want to get that. Let's go ultimate items, let's go. Okay, in the desert. Might see some mummies here now. Oh, and here's the Hallow. Well, this is certainly different. There's a rainbow. I think the wood is also possibly different now. There's a light mummy, which I think they can have certain drops from them. We got a mummy shirt already. That was fast. What's with my luck? Maybe because I threw so much money into the shimmer. And possibly because I have the, maybe because I have the NPCs right there, they're keeping stuff active around them. So maybe some enemies actually, like, getting shimmered all the time, constantly. Just increasing my luck. Also, wyverns are in space now. We're in the sky. And a unicorn. Kill the unicorn, it's gonna kill me. We're fine, we're fine. Got a unicorn horn, and we got pixie dust. We can also craft wings at some point. Light shard, very nice. Sometimes carried by creatures in the light deserts. But wings will be even better than rocket boots, basically. If we can get them. And I think mean that we are immune to fall damage when we have them. Which means we can actually replace the bundle of horseshoe balloons. At some point. Also these trees. Oh my goodness. Let me just fix these. Get some pearl wood. And I believe the stone that we have in this area, in this biome that spreads now is pearl stone. As well as like pearl sand. Similar to crim sand and ebon sand. Oh my goodness, we got mummy mask and mummy shoes. We got the entire set of that, like, way too quick. What is my luck right now? What is my luck stat at? Blessed apple. Summons a rideable unicorn mount. That's actually, like, really good to get for free. I mean, it's just like a horse. But the horse is, like, really nice to just run around on. What is my drop, like, luck? I don't understand. And it's already spreading to this area here. And probably the underground as well. Oh yeah, so much of that. Kind of makes sense they'll spawn with these trees, I guess. Oh, in the jungle. There's probably some bigger enemies here as well, flying around. Especially bad things in the underground here. That will probably just try and kill me most of the time. Blueberry bush. I should actually be using the other ocean thing to get to the corruption faster. And that's why I put the silver here, so that the grass wouldn't spread this way. But since now that the corruption can spread to stone blocks, it's likely that it will just spread to some stone through here and just make its way over to the sand. And once the corruption's in the sand, I can't stop that. The sand is just going to spread so much faster than everything else. I should probably take more time to not die. It's kind of cool though when the Hallow actually spreads over or spawns in over the corruption, because this will just all be pearl stone basically, which would be cool. But it didn't overwrite anything other than the desert basically. It's just interesting what some seeds will do and some others won't. So is there not an entrance? There must be. Just gotta get lucky with it. Let's try the one over here. Nope, okay. But we can mine down the rest of the way. Surely. Just gonna break some more of these demon altars here, so we can get some more metals to spawn in, and then we can go after those. I guess I could also fight the worm again if I wanted to. The Eater of Worlds. There's also some metal there. I kinda need every bit that I can get. It's just annoying because it's like up. Straight up. So it's not easy to like reach. I'm gonna grab some of this though. And I think we also need this particular pickaxe to be able to mine this to even get started. So if we didn't do a proper preparation before going to hard mode, we'd need that now. Okay, another demon altar. A couple of them. Break some more. Think we're alright. I mean, as long as I keep swinging my sword, I think we'll be fine. Here's some good cobalt deposit right here. So I'll mine this. Just being attacked by a lot of wraith, because I broke a lot of demon altars. We definitely wanted the cell phone before going into hard mode. And the Terra Spark booths. I was surprised we could actually do that. I didn't realize we could do it so early. Okay, just gonna break all these. Almost all of them. Oh, it's actually more to the right here. I need to mine through to get to. Already defeated 50 wraith. I mean, I guess that's a good sign that we don't have to worry about them too much, but I'm still concerned. I'm still gonna take it carefully, cautiously. I'm not gonna assume that I'm gonna be able to destroy everything. I'm not gonna accidentally get myself into a lava situation again, where I think I'm fine. Stay back. I really don't want a goblin army right now. If you have one of those, like saying that it's approaching, when you're about to defeat or just attack the wall of flesh, probably go take care of that first so you don't have that immediately upon returning home, because then they'll be much worse. Probably end up with you dying. Oh yes, cobalt, let's go. I do like that it's blue, obviously. But we need a fair bit of it to get started. We have 81 already, so that's pretty good. I'm pretty sure that if you have a 3-block gap between two different blocks, like stone and ebon stone, the corruption can only spread so far. But I think if there's grass on those blocks, then they can jump across, possibly. Okay, let's head home. Let's see what we can make. Can make 42 cobalt bar. Can make a new pickaxe, which is probably what we need. We can also make the armor for this, but we probably need more pieces of it first. 8, 10, and 3. But also the helmet's now come in 3 different types. So that one's 3, that one's 5, and that one's 14. But the 14 one is increased movement speed by 10%, 15% increased melee damage. The mask, which is 5 defense, is 10% increased range damage and 10% increased ranged critical strike chance. So they have like different builds that you can go for. But I'm probably going to go for the one with the most defense. And hat. 3 defense, increase the maximum mana by 40. That's pretty good. If you want a mana build. 10% increased magic damage and 9% increased magic critical strike chance. We can also get a drill now, which is like a different kind of pickaxe. I don't think it's better than a regular pickaxe, but if you want to mine it differently, then you can do that. I don't know, I can't remember how different it is. It's 110 pickaxe power though, but so is the cobalt pickaxe. Oh, I see, it's got a very fast speed. -1 range. Interesting. I prefer the pickaxes, so I'll probably do that. We can also get the chainsaw, 70% axe power, very fast speed. Yeah, that seems to be the thing about the chainsaws, is they're just like very fast speed. And then the cobalt war axe, 39 melee damage, 70% axe power. Cobalt repeater is like a bow thing, crossbow, 35 range damage. Cobalt sword, 47 melee damage. That's pretty decent considering Knight's Edge right now is 42 melee damage, minus 10% damage. And Cobalt Naginata, I hope I'm saying that right, I'm probably not. 52 melee damage. I'm just gonna probably go pickaxe for now, so we can get a different ore. Go find Mithril somewhere in the world. Oh, mine's so much faster. That is so good. I'm just running out of space for items, so I'm gonna put some more chests down here. Man, this world has changed a lot since we started. It's kind of weird to look back. Obviously, the Pearlwood has its own sets of stuff. I'm going to put the Mechanical Skull away because we're not ready for that anytime soon. Cursed Flames with musket bullets, I believe, will create a combination which will set things on fire, which will be good with Cursed Flames. I should probably do that at some point for one of the bosses that we have to fight. Maybe even multiple of the mechanical bosses. We have to probably want to, like, harvest both of those as much as we can, which means we're going to have to spend some time in underground corruption. I haven't looked down at my mine. Has anything down here corrupted yet? No, but I think this is actually the Hallow. Spreading out this way. So it comes down in that way. By the looks of it. Based on like the crystal shards that spawn down there. We can actually use those for bullets as well, if we want to do. So we can get that now. I was going to get some of this magic powder and head back to hell. See if I can get the old man to spawn again. Tortured Soul's nearby. There he is. Let's go ahead and purify him. And now we've got Cleveland, who is a tax collector. Tried to get she to pay me with favors once. Now I have a fungus growing in strange places. Okay. But he'll now move into our town and collect money for us. And we can collect from him at different points in time, basically. Once it's actually available. But that'd be good to just like check from time to time to get money. There is a limit to how much you can hold at once, so that'll be good to just collect from, so. What else do I need to do? We've got Souls of Light now as well. Put those together. I could refight the Wall of Flesh, possibly. I'm gonna hold off on doing that though. Cowboy jacket, tax collector's outfit. Cool. Just looking at things I can buy now because there's a few different things that the people will sell us now that it's hard mode. Rubber maker, small. Can be placed, used with materials to place matching rubble. Oh, interesting. So it can make like rubble type things that we've broken in the past. Just as like decorative stuff. We can buy gold dust now. And a disco ball. Of course I'm going to grab that. We can buy actual healing potions now rather than just lesser healing potion. We can get a bunny license to get a bunny in our town. So of course I'm going to do that. We can just get bubbles to place as blocks. Cool. Smoke block. Ah, cool. And red rocket, green rocket, blue rocket, and yellow rocket. I assume we can also just like right click these to activate them. Oh, it's a one-time use. Okay. Makes sense. We can also, I don't think I've ever looked at the stylist shop. We can get hairspray, which changes our hair color. There is also hair dye remover, so we can just have regular hair color. But hair depth dye, I believe, will change our hair color based on where we are and elevated in the world. Life hair dye will change color based on how much health we have. Mana hair dye will change color based on how much mana we have. Biome hair dye will change depending on biome. And party hair dye, I guess, is just party? I don't know. And gentleman's beard is just a vanity item. This is human facial hair. Oh my goodness. But that is cool. Why is there so many ladybugs here? Hey, Splunker Potions, you're mine. Come with me. Because we can see the ore. We might be able to find some of the ore we need in our mine. Since it's now it's spawned in. It will replace some blocks. So hopefully it doesn't replace anything that we built in the world. But I don't think it has, probably. But it might be able to do that. I believe there's more things we can fish up from lava now. I don't remember what. I think there's more crates we can get. Hello, toxic sludge, who will poison me. It's probably good to go for a bit bigger chunks of ore rather than small ones, but I need anything I can get. Also, there's large underground, there's giant bats now underground, rather than regular cave bats. Hey, there's some mithril, if I can get over there. I've also just accidentally drained a whole bunch of water into my mine. But I mean, it should just go down to hell. And then evaporate. Oh, there's lots of ore over here. This is good. This is very good. Cobalt spawns higher up, mithril spawns lower down, and whatever the last one we have, I think it was titanium, spawns at like lava level and down. Stop that. Don't do it. Glad I have all the weapons that I do. They're working out pretty well for me. The maces lasted a long time, but I don't think we're going to have any more for the rest of the game, probably. None that are better than what we have with swords, probably. Anyway. The swords get a lot better later in the game. Okay, mithril. Which we'll be able to use to make a mithril, anvil, which is what we need to craft more things. Okay, let's see what we can make with what I have currently. 34 mithril, not much. I can make 8. It's not enough for what I need. I can get more cobalt now, though. Probably craft the armor. Set bonus, 15% increased melee speed. Does that change based on the helmet? Oh, it does. So with the hat, it's 14% to reduce mana costs. And the mask, it's 20% chance to save ammo. So yeah, that's really cool. If you want to change out your style, you can do that. I'm a fool, however, and I'm going to go with defense, because I like defense for some reason more than everything else. I mean, it's a reliable stat from my experience. But like, maybe it would be better to be able to do more damage to the boss than tank more hits. Yeah, it really depends. I think I need to spend more time in the desert fighting enemies there. My brain is going in every direction right now, trying to think of things to do. Because I want some more of the immunity items if I can. Ammo box, 20% chance to save ammo. Which I think is just an effect we can have, as long as we right-click it at some point. So that's cool. Shotgun, 25 range damage. Empty bullet, used to craft various types of ammo. Interesting. I think the dye trader can also maybe do the special strange plants now. These dye bottles? Sorry, dear friend. These don't take coin. I only take the most precious and rare flora in exchange for this one. Come back when you... anyway, you go what I was going for with that. But yeah, strange plants will actually appear in our world now, I believe. I thought that they spawned by default, but I guess not. I should probably get a water candle to make things spawn more. Although I think if I stand over here, I'll be more likely to get things trying to kill me. We're also going to have hundreds of pixie dust. Hundreds of pixie dust. Because they drop like 2 to 3 basically every time. And we're going to kill a lot of them. A lot of pixies. Although one good thing about hard mode is probably going to be also getting more money from things. Just over time. Let me try something. It's going to end badly, but let me try something. Well, apparently that's still active. That's good. I haven't left the world yet, so maybe that's why. Let me stand up here in the sky and see if we can get a wyvern to spawn. I think we can actually see them fly in the background sometimes too as just like a small detail. How about up here? Might be more likely to spawn. Interesting, it's not spawning in. I would think that it would, but maybe it spawns after the mechanical bosses? I don't think that's right though. I got a chicken nugget from a harpy. Medium improvements to all stats. Caution may contain harpy. Ah. Why do you do this to me? It should be spawning. There it is. Oh, dodge. It does a lot of damage, so I need to dodge. Need to dodge better. You can also follow us a long way, so we're probably in trouble. This might be fine. We got it, nice. But it gives us Soul of Flight. The essence of a powerful flying creatures. So that's why I wanted to find one of those. With this, we get wings. Except we need 20 Souls of Flight. Pixie Dust 99 gives us fairy wings. 15 Souls of Light and 10 feathers gives us angel wings. And the description of the wings is allows flight and slow fall. Although I don't know if it's the same, works the same with every pair of wings though. Demon wings with the Souls of Night instead of Souls of Light. If we get a giant harpy feather, we can make harpy wings. Butterfly dust, which I don't know if we can get. I can't remember how we get this. But we might not be able to get it immediately. Gives us butterfly wings. Bone feather gives us bone wings. Fire feather gives us flame wings. Ice feather gives us frozen wings. Broken bat wing gives us bat wings. Tattered bee wing gives us bee wings. I think that's from a specific boss, maybe? Or maybe something in the jungle. Black fairy dust, I don't even remember this, gives us tattered fairy wings. Spooky twig, which is from an event that we can do, gives us spooky wings. Spectra bar, which we're not going to get for a bit, gives us spectra wings. And beetle husk from one of the bosses, I'm pretty sure, or from an event, I can't remember which one, gives us beetle wings. And shroomite, which we're definitely not going to get anytime soon, gives us hoverboard, which allows for flight and slow fall, but we can also press up and down to toggle or hover type stuff, which is interesting. But if I need wings, I'm going to probably have to get some more stuff for it. And I'm kind of good with whatever wings I can get, just to have wings, because it'll be good to do that. Wings will be like just a really good upgrade to have, rather than just rocket boots and extra jumps. Still need to be careful because it could kill us pretty easily if I'm not taking it out, not paying attention. But we should like probably have to kill like 2 more to get the Souls of Flight that we need. Oh, there it is. Ow. I'm pretty sure the souls also don't drop the same way as other items, so we have to actually like make sure we pick them up from midair. Also, Mechanical Eye summons the twins, another one of the mechanical bosses. I really don't want to do that just yet. I'm dreading the mechanical bosses. There aren't even a ton of bosses in hard mode. They're just really strong. Guess there aren't a ton of bosses in normal mode either, pre-hard mode. We've got 23, that's all we need. We just need probably pixie dust, I think is the easiest one to get for us. Since we just have to kill pixies for it. Alternatively, maybe we could get lucky and get a giant harpy feather from a harpy, I think. Or we could use feathers from harpies, which we probably have some already. And souls of light or dark or night. We do need those for crafting mechanical boss spawn items, but we've already got 2 of them by default. But we have to also kill more enemies on the ground to get more souls of light or night. So I'm kind of thinking pixie dust because that's probably the easiest one. We can go after other ones later if we want as well. Oh, it's a sandstorm. That's okay. No, it's not. Hello. This is probably fine. I think there's also a bit of wind blowing us. Mighty wind. The wind moves you around. So we're slightly moving on our own here. Hello, gastropod. This might actually be ideal if we're just fighting more things. Oh, sandworm, I forgot about those. They spawn in a sandstorm. Maybe I should be more careful. Nah. Oh, and there's also sharks, like sand sharks as well. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna head home. There are sand sharks that spawn in the sandstorm as well, but they can just be in the sand. So, I don't have any pearl object, pearl sand or stone. I'm kind of just like thinking about moving the Hallow. Let me just grab that. And I want it to be, like, adjacent to the dungeon area, maybe? It'll take a while to set up, but I'd like it over there, I think. And it means that the corruption won't spread this way, which I think would be a good thing as well. Let me just put that in there and see how much it spreads over time. Blueberry bush, oh my goodness. Again. Every time. So I guess I'll do some more mining in the meantime. We have what we need for cobalt for now, I think. So we need mithril. There's some. There's a bunch down here as well. I could also probably use my sponge for getting rid of water so I can just mine without having to worry about the water as much. It would still take time to drain, but it wouldn't be that bad. Overall, I need to get out of the water. Maybe I'll do that thing I was saying. Water-soaked sponge. Super absorbent sponge. I'm still drowning. I didn't even notice. Yeah, this seems like a safe call. To actually get rid of the water. Rather than live with it. You know, considering I've only died once, that feels pretty good, so... Is that a spider nest? It is. I could tell by the pot in there. Also, that's a bigger worm, I think, than what we used to have in the underground. We can mine straight down much faster, which is nice. And speaking of which, I might head back to the surface quickly. Make some mithril bar. Make a mithril anvil. I'm gonna place our old anvil. Feels good to be upgrading our workstation here. But do I have enough for a mithril pickaxe? I do. I'm gonna do that to just immediately get a better pickaxe again. 150 pickaxe power. 150% pickaxe power. Can mine the titanium though, so... Which means we can also mine all the things now we need. But we need to make a titanium forge now, or whatever the other one... The other ore forge. Which the ingredients we need are, I believe... the ore that we find, and a Hellforge. So we're gonna replace our Hellforge already. Also, the Hallow might just, like, spread to where I wanted it anyway. Based on how much there is underground already. Also, I forgot there's new enemies down here as well. New skeletons, new slimes, new bats. There's so much stuff. There's also a new, butterfly that can spawn in the Hallow on the surface. It's pretty rare, but if you kill it, it spawns a boss. So you gotta be very careful about that. But anyway, let me also grab these crystal shards because we need them for crafting things. Oh, hello. I'll just grab one of these. There's a gelatin crystal, which is a boss summoning item. Summons the queen slime rather than the king slime. I don't think I'm ready for that yet either, though. Because I'm pretty sure that's a bit tougher as well. But it might be a good middle ground for bosses that we can fight right now. Middle of the road boss before we do the mechanical bosses, maybe, if I'm lucky. Getting a lot of souls of light, so I might be doing the angel wings. But yeah, we can just find that boss summoning item down here. In a similar way to the crystals, basically, just looks a little different. It's got a little slight glow to it, so... Like it, like, pulses a bit. Constantly. There. There's another one. It does stand out a bit, so... I forgot that I was down here to get ore and not crystals. Both will be good, though, so... It's also really cool to explore the Hallow Underground because it just lights up so much of the caves. And I think they even have their own moss we can get from this as well, possibly. But it means we'll light up the map much faster with it around. Not that we really need that, but we can. Man, thank goodness for the sponge. Oh, my enchanted sword is coming at me! And there's something like that, basically, in the underground corruption as well, in Crimson. Just some kind of weapon that floats towards you through the wall. Oh, titanium. Right next to that spider nest. The spider nest is not that bad now, though, I don't think. Compared to everything else around us. Let's mine this titanium. I think this armored skeleton can actually drop one of the things we need. But I think we might already have it. Because I think that's where we get the armor polish from. But like I said, we've already done that, I think. My inventory is filling up again. Don't really need the water weed or blink root, so I'm gonna get rid of that. Here's another one of the gelatin crystals. And another couple of them. Like, if we want to farm this boss later on, it would be good to just grab as many of these as I can. I don't know how prepared I need to be for it, because I don't remember. I'll get overpowered and then fight it. How about that? Sound good? I mean, it sounds safe to me. Another one? Oh my goodness. I feel like my luck in this playthrough has been all over the place, and I don't know why. Another one, oh my goodness. I think it's just because I know what the item looks like that I'm finding it a lot. Because if you don't know it's there, you might just think it's a crystal, which is fair enough.